Eminem dropped the song with Fat Joe.
Right.
And the first thing you did was offer him to come battle on Wild 'N Out.
Well, first of all, again, let's back up again. 2008, I was angry.
Yeah.
I was upset. I wanted to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
2019, I'm more level-headed. I'm more educated, and I'm more calculated. I have a brand new morning radio show that's doing very well. I have a great hip-hop battle rap television show that's doing very well.
Right.
Ooh, let's use this. I got a record label with artists that are signed. Yo, y'all can get some attention. Let's go ahead and get this. He got them fans. He got them stands. Let's go get this attention. Let's create this conversation. I got a whole new group of followers now because of this process. So I was like, I'm gonna promote Wild 'N Out. I'm gonna promote my radio show. So the first thing I did, I talked about it on my morning radio show at Power 106.
Okay.
Views, boom, YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'm liking this. Because that was just me conversing. That was me, calling them, all lives matters and
all lives matter.
All lives matters. Grandpa Marshall, then blam, 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 blam. I'm having fun. And I'm like, oh, this is going viral. Next week I'm shooting Wild 'N Out. I got Hitman Holla, I got Charlie Clips, I got Conceited. We getting they battle rap legends. Let's have some fun because we know all eyes gonna be on Wild 'N Out. Let's lure him in. He's one of the greatest battle rappers to be known from 8 Mile and
I don't know.
Okay, not greatest, pioneers. There's I've heard stories that he was pretty good, in his day.
Slow down.
In his day.
He's a great written artist. I don't know about the freestyle part.
They said Rhymefest beat him, but they were saying like when.
No, it wasn't Rhymefest. Was it Rhymefest?
It was Rhymefest.
No.
Rhymefest beat him, a couple other cats. But they said before battle rap became what it is today, and I feel like Wild 'N Out even helped usher a lot of that stuff. There used to be that time where you could even spit something and the cats would really be freestyling and all that. Eminem was dope. I've seen the videos of him back in the day. Saying all that, he's known for battle rap.
Juice was the one that battled him.
Oh, okay.
That's who he lost to.
Right.
Well.
And I was like, let me use this.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did, and it worked tremendously.
Well, he never responded though. To that.
To
the invitation. No, not the song. To your invitation to Wild 'N Out.
Now, and you should we really break this down? Because I got there's a few things.
Okay.
There's some real life shit that occurred, and then there's some we'll talk on Twitter and shit like that.
Okay, because I'll just say this: Eminem drops his diss songs, on his own albums,
right.
or on a Fat Joe song.
Right. Minding my own business.
He'll do an interview with Sway, who works for him.
His employees. Shouts out to Sway. We love Sway. He don't walk outside his bubble.
No. He'll ask a bunch of softball questions like he always does, and the interview comes out on Eminem's own YouTube channel, so it got edited all to death.
He doesn't live in our reality.
And I said, if you ever want to do a real interview, come to Vlad TV.
Pull up.
My Suge Knight voice.
Yeah, come to Death Row.
Yeah, go to Death Row.
And
because my interview is going to be epic. It's not going to be like these other little interviews that he does that really do nothing, to be honest.
He talked to Tim Westwood, but that's his boy too.
Yeah, no. Come do a real interview with someone who's not your friend.
Yeah.
Okay?
Indeed.
Which may happen one day. You never know.
I'd interview the motherfucker.
So then you drop the first diss song.
Yeah.
The Invitation.
Yeah.
Suge Knight does the intro. Of all people.
Shouts out to Big Suge.
He calls Eminem a bitch.
Couple things. He called him a whole bunch of bitches.
Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips is on the song.
Yeah.
And in the song, you said, I heard your chauffeur got a video of you sucking a cock. You paid him off, then laid him off. Now who's really the op?
Yeah. That's what.
Was that just a random bar? Does that come from something you heard or
It's
saw?
Definitely something I heard, but that's karma like a motherfucker too, though. Because when you think about it, there was just like, I heard that, first of all, there is that rumor out there that, he's very promiscuous with his sexuality, possibly. I've heard that, just from out there. But they say that, I make jokes about that. Like, once you get successful, you're automatically gay. That's what they believe.
Right, like in Orlando.
Karma like a motherfucker, right? So I have no substantial evidence that Eminem has it, but you're like, yo, I heard this dude used to work for him, and he was, and it's like, but I was like, really, the rhyme scheme was what I thought was dope. It was like the chauffeur, like it was some wordplay shit. I was like, ooh, this bar kind of crazy. And I was like, who really the op? Like, who you really saying? Be careful with the circle that you got around you is really what I was getting at. And some people were saying I was being homophobic. I was like, I'm not scared of him sucking dick. Like, there's nothing scary about it.
Go on, suck it.
Because if that's what you like. And so we started tweeting back and forth. I was like, bring all your boyfriends to the show. Come to the show, motherfucker. So Orlando Brown comes up with just as ridiculous accusations towards me. It's like, ooh, karma is a motherfucker. Like, and I really had to judge it. So shouts out to that. Because I actually think M actually handled that pretty well. He handled that with a sense of humor. He said, I'm making his gardener jealous on Twitter.
Right.
Called me a bougie prick and all that shit.
You mad, bro? Stop lying on my dick. I never had
First of all, I had said nothing about your dick. It was your mouth.
You bougie fuck.
It was your chauffeur's dick.
He said, I demand an apology, Nicholas.
And I felt like, it was like, and that's where I'm going to be honest with you. And even the Suge shit, there's a fine line where clearly, where he can play around and we can joke and we can do this for hip hop and, your fans can say it's wrestling. It's WWE. At the end of the day, I'm not fazed by none of this shit. I'm happy to engage and interact because there always got to be a bad guy in wrestling. There always got to be a favorite. You could be Ted DiBiase or you could be Jake the Snake or you could be Hulk Hogan, whoever you want. I'm just happy that you're showing up to my match. That's how I viewed the entire thing. I got way more fans, made a whole lot of money. Like, let's get to it. This is fun. But when we go back to that conversation where I was talking about when I started bringing up stuff like the slave codes and the ISIS papers and FOI, and then we start talking this real street shit, that's where he got real scared. And that's where I feel like it was some conversations where he was like, I don't really want no problems. I'm not going to say nothing else.